we are wrestling with AEW Forbidden Door. With the Forbidden Door on the Forbidden House, on the Forbidden Street, Forbidden Street Lights, Forbidden People, walking down the Forbidden Avenue. Takes place in the Forbidden London, England, at the Aqua Arena. And yes, this is a very AEW card. 13 matches. 4 of them not even on the PLE. I should say paid preview. I feel like there should be at least one more match, because usually it's 14, because they don't want the people to leave at any earlier than 1 o'clock or midnight. Nonetheless, let's get into it. We have the first match, which is the pre-show. Paragon, Kyle O'Reilly Parts, and Roderick Strongneck, and El Desperado, because of that, and Yuya Uemura, going up against Action Spaghetti and Leo Russ, with Heath Cheerio and Josh Alexander, because this match makes complete sense. Can I just say that I don't care who wins? I'll go with Despy and Yuya, with O'Reilly Parts and that good team. There's another 8-man woman match, 8-woman tag team match this time. The Triangle of Madness. Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and Tequila, with Megan Bayne. They're fighting Holly Cameron, Chris Statlander, Queen Amidala, and Willow Nightingale. Honestly, could not care about this match either. I say Willow wins. Maybe takes the W on Tequila. I will go with that. We have Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, and Speed Testicle, Mike Bailey, with Michael Aku, bless me, versus the Gates of Agony, Bishop Khan and Tia Leone, with Rick Lachey. Oh, how Rick Lachey has fallen. He's on the pre-show with Tia Leone. Either way, he's probably going to win. We have the Ops. This is a trios match for the World Trios Championship. We have the Ops, Katsuri Shibata Bread, Powerhouse Snops, and Samoa Joe versus Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, Drilla Baloney, and Robbie X. I think the Ops got this one locked down. Makes sense. Why would the World War Dogs have AEW called? Makes no sense. Alright, now we have the main roster. Because if that didn't get your blood flowing for mediocre wrestling, I don't know what will. We have, he went back to Adam Copeland? Apparently. Adam the Copeland should be fucking Edge. And Christian Cage match will be teaming up against Kill Switch and let me rephrase that. They'll be wrestling Lunchasaurus and Kip Sabian with Mother Wayne and Martha Wayne in their corner. It should have been Damian Wayne, but he got injured before the paid preview. Lucky him. But yeah, this is just to get Christian and Adam on the same page. So Adam, Edge helps Christian with his problems, so Christian will help Edge with his problems. It's long-storm AEW storytelling. So yeah, Edge and Christian for the W. Maybe a 5-second pose as well. Um, Singles match for the AEW World Championship. If Page is counted out or disqualified, he will lose the title. Porn star Adam Page versus MJF. Adam Page just won the fucking title, so why the fuck would he be losing to MJF? Makes no sense. Adam Page for the W. IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. Zack Sabre Jr. will be fighting Nigel McGuinness with Daniel Garcia in his corner. You know, it's funny how New Japan just takes, all the shit blows from AEW that they didn't give them, one of their bigger or higher card, wrestlers. They stuck arguably one of the better champions in the world today with a fucking announcer. And I mean, literally no disrespect for Nigel McGuinness. He's a great wrestler. There's no doubt about that. Like, legitimately, he was great. But nobody thinks that Nigel McGuinness has, one more title run in him, or that, he's, a legitimate threat to Zack Sabre Jr. because he's not an active wrestler. He's a commentator that's coming out of retirement to fight Zack. I mean, will it be a good match? More than likely, yeah, it will. But, just to disrespect the IWGP champion by, giving it a match where there's no expectations of the challenger winning, it's disrespectful. I mean, and it's not the first time either. A couple of years, 2 years ago, it was they put Sonata with fucking Jungle Boy, and was he Jungle Boy or was he Jack Perry? I can't remember. They could have given Zack somebody more adequate than what they gave him. But, I digress. If it wasn't obvious, Zack Sabre Jr. for the win. AEW TNT Championship match. Kyle Flatulence will wrestle Hiromu Takahashi. I would like to think that Hiromu Takahashi would win this match. I mean, he has all the capabilities of doing so, but he does not go there. So Kyle Fletcher for the W. 4-way match for the AEW That Bitch Show Championship. Mercedes Monet versus Alex Windsor versus Persephone versus Bazilla. You think anybody but Mercedes Monet is going to win? You have another thing coming. Clearly, obviously, it makes the most sense for her, because anything else won't work for her brother. AEW Women's World Championship match. This is Athena's Casino Gauntlet Championship contract match. Timeless Toni Storm versus Athena, the champion of the Land of Forgotten Toys. Yeah, if Mercedes couldn't get the belt off Toni, what makes you think Athena could do it? Toni Storm for the W. A singles match for the AEW Unified Championship. It's just called the Unified Championship. Unified of what? It was the Continental Breakfast Championship. Like, give it a name. Kazuchika Okaya versus Swerve Strickland. I mean, if the rumors and innuendo is true, Swerve will be out with surgery soon. So, he can't be holding no titles. So, Okada for the W. Alright, we have a 3-way tag team elimination match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. we have the Ouchie Business, Robert Lashley and Benjamin Shelton versus Brody Burger King and Bandito versus Fuck the Revival, Cash Wheeler, Dax Hardwood. FTR is going to win this. If there's one thing I'd feel certain for is that FTR will win the titles so they could wrestle Christian and Edge at more than likely all out for the tag team titles. I mean, it makes the most sense. I mean, the only thing that would make less sense was if the Hurt Syndicate won, because they said, that don't work for me, brother. Which, might actually be true. There's been speculation that there's heat with MVP in the locker room, that he likes to protect Lashley and Benjamin. I don't know how true that actually is, but like I said, the tag team title should be on FTR right now. And that's my pick, FTR. And then we have quite possibly the last match. It should be the last match. Lights Out Steel Cage match. The Golden Lovers. Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. Darby Allin, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Will Ospreay will be taking on the Dead Riders. Claudio Ida Cannoli, John Neo-Nazi Moxicillin, and the Young Fucks, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, with Gabe Kidd. My first question is, why the fuck is Hiroshi Tanahashi in this match? Did he just draw the short straw that he had to be in this match? I don't even think that he likes Kota Ibushi all that much either. And is the whole of the team called Golden Lovers now? Or is Darby and Ospreay Golden Lovers? Are we expecting Golden Showers after the match? Golden Orgy? Yeah, that's not a pretty sight. And I mean, at least Gabe Kidd has been loosely associated with Dead Riders, so that kind of sort of makes sense for him, even though it makes no sense whatsoever. Still. Yeah, I think that this is the death of the Dead Riders. Golden Lovers, Golden Love conquers all, even the death of the Riders. So, yeah. Alright, that will conclude our coverage of AEW, Forbidden Door. This will conclude our Forbidden preview of it, and we should have Kaliko back for a Forbidden review next week on the show. That will conclude this episode as a whole. Thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, both on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Play One Coffee. Join us this upcoming Monday as we interview Delios, this Tuesday as we interview Bam Bam Quaid, and this Wednesday as we interview Dean Allmark, and then obviously next Saturday when we preview and review the next round of shows. You can follow the show at Wrestling with E, both on X, Thread, and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.